Hey everyone, I'm out with Ozark Overland Adventures, and I am currently in Central Nevada. Got here, got in this area yesterday. Me and a friend are getting ready to go explore uh, mostly Central Nevada and have an amazing week. We've got uh, 3 days together, and he's got to break off. Then I'm going to go explore for another 3 days solo. So it should be an epic trip. But this trip actually got me thinking of the most amazing places that we have gone so far in our travels and in our overlanding adventures. And kind of got me thinking of what are my top 5 overlanding destinations here in the lower 48 of the United States. And so thought I'd make a video just kind of sharing with you what our top 5 are. Number one, and these are in no particular order. All of these are just awesome. So the fact that I'm starting with this one uh, doesn't mean it's the number one. So, but the first one that I will mention should be no surprise to anyone that has watched this channel before, and it's got to be the Ozark National Forest in Arkansas, specifically the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail, which is a 5-day route that I created back in 2020. So that people could have a chance to come to the Ozarks and have a curated route with all the campsites and everything in it, and easy and ready to go. But the Ozarks, and we've traveled all over, and the Ozarks they're a special place. They are a very unique place. They are a beautiful place. The Ozarks have everything. It's got beautiful Forest Service roads. It's got technical sections and rocky ledges, deep ruts. It's got deep mud holes. Probably the number one thing that the Ozarks is known for is the vast amount of water crossings. I would bet that the Ozarks have more legal water crossings than anywhere else in the country. So that's really what makes the Ozarks unique, are the water crossings. Best times to come to the Ozarks, I would think spring and fall. For sure, spring, if you want to see if you want to see the water crossings and experience that, if you want to see all the waterfalls that the Ozarks have to offer, spring is a must. Fall is awesome too. The temperatures are great. If you nail it at the right time for the fall colors, it is breathtaking. Winter is one of my favorites because with the leaves off the tree, you can see the terrain. Sometimes we get a decent amount of snow for us. The one season I would absolutely avoid at all costs is do not come in the summer. It is dry, it is buggy, it is humid, it is hot, it is just downright miserable. There's a reason that most people from Arkansas leave the state and go to elevation if they want to travel somewhere. So the Ozarks, and specifically the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail, is the first one. Up next on the list, the Owahis in southeast Oregon. I could put all of Oregon on the list, but the Owahis, the Oahe Canyonlands in southeast Oregon. Oh my gosh, you talk about breathtaking scenery, unique scenery too. The Owahis are vast. You could easily explore the Owahis for a week and not cover everything. But you've got beautiful trails. Not a lot of technical stuff there. I don't think we encounter really anything technical. Some little rutty sections. If it rains while you're in there, that can get kind of slippery and challenging. But really, there's not much technical in the Owahis. There's a few water crossings. There's just gorgeous scenery. Canyons like I have never experienced in my life. Campsites are abundant and with beautiful views. You've got access to fishing and paddleboarding, and it is remote. You talk about getting into some place that you just feel like you are away from civilization. That's the Owahis. Best times to go. We went. I think early summer is probably the best time. Late spring, early summer, probably fall. Wouldn't go in the wintertime. Too cold, too much snow. But yeah, the Owahis in southeast Oregon is a must. All right, number 3 on my list, because I just finished this recently, and it has become my all-time favorite trail and one of the best. I would. It is an overlanding experience, and that is the Rubicon. Now, the things you need to know about the Rubicon is you do need a capable rig. The Rubicon is not beautiful, smooth, graded Forest Service roads. The Rubicon is a relentless, just boulder crawl, obstacle after obstacle, just slog for. We did it in 3 days, and I think that was probably perfect. You could very easily do it in 4, maybe even 5 if you come in from Wentworth Springs and then circle back a lot across the Granite Bowl, and then go. I don't know. I think you could probably make an easy 4 days out of the Rubicon. Honestly, I would stay there for a week and just stay at Buck Island Lake and Rubicon Springs for a full day, like 2 nights at each one of them. But the Rubicon is absolutely breathtaking. I think the most beautiful trail that I have ever done. One of the more challenging trails. It's definitely challenging. It requires good lines. It requires knowing your vehicle, skid plates, armor, because I mean your vehicle is going to get beat up on the Rubicon, but it is absolutely worth it. I mean, people do the Rubicon in stock, in stock Jeep Rubicons all the time, so it is definitely doable with the right line and but just taking your time and picking your way through there. But it is challenging and it is relentless, and it is exhausting. But oh my gosh, if you do take your time to go through there and explore the lake, spend time in the lake, spend time in the Rubicon River at Rubicon Springs, just spend time soaking in the scenery. That's what I love the most about the Rubicon. So that is why the Rubicon is on this list. All right, number 4. I mean, I've got to include something from Colorado in this list, right? As far as overlanding destinations, but it's not going to be the San Juans. The San Juans are too popular. They're too crowded. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, worth going. But my favorite place in all of Colorado, and I've covered just about every pocket of the Rockies there, is the Colorado Flat Tops, north of I-70, north of Glenwood Springs. Oh my gosh, that place is special. It's not as popular as the San Juans. It's not as oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, the mountains aren't as grand, I guess I should say, in the flat tops, because it's called a flat tops for a reason. You are up on a plateau that you range between 10 and 11,000 feet. You've got views for days. You've got epic campsites. You've got beautiful lakes, abundant fishing opportunities. You've got some technical terrain in the flat tops. You've got some fun hill climbs there, but it is truly one of the most beautiful places that I have seen in Colorado. It's just a special, unique place that I think everyone should see, and it is my favorite place in Colorado. You can easily take a stock vehicle up to the flat tops. You can easily spend. I spent 5 days in the flat tops last summer, and didn't cover everything. So yeah, you could easily spend a week up in the flat tops, and have an absolute blast. Probably will need to bring extra fuel though. But yeah, the Colorado flat tops. If you haven't been there, if you're going to Colorado, skip the San Juans. Especially if you've been to the San Juans, Uray, Silverton area, go to the flat tops. You will absolutely love it. And last but not least, like I said, these are in no particular order, but the final one that I'm gonna mention in my top 5 is in just right outside of Moab, Utah. I gotta have something in Utah. Is the Lockhart Basin area. There is a trail called Lockhart Basin that is some of the best views you will get in Moab. You've got views overlooking the Colorado River. You've got views looking into Canyonlands National Park. You've got just amazing views of the actual basin. just so many layers and textures, and unique geography along Lockhart Basin. For the most part, it is just a beautiful drive, with campsites that are just abundant, that just are beautiful. There's one or two technical sections that you could get a stock rig up it, just picking your lines right. But it man, if you've never done Lockhart Basin, we spent 3 days on Lockhart Basin, and had we explored more of the offshoots and stuff, we could have easily spent 5 days in that area. Um, you start by entering Hurrah Pass, going a little bit down Chicken Corners. You could go ahead, you could make it multi days by going all the way down Chicken Corners, camping out there, then coming back and hitting Lockhart Basin and continuing on. But that area, like I said, I think is one of the more beautiful parts of the Moab area, and it's not something you can just knock out in a day, unless maybe you're just flying through it. But it is definitely at least a 3 day trip, if you can make it more. So there you go. The Lockhart Basin Trail area, the Lockhart Basin area in Moab is the last one. I will throw out some honorable mentions. Anza Borrego down in Southern California. That place is beautiful. Going a little further east, the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway area of kind of central eastern Kentucky. Very similar to the Ozarks, but different. But the whole Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway area, the DBBB, highly worth checking out. Those two deserve an honorable mention, but didn't quite make it into the top 5. So there you go. I'm curious, what would your top 5 be of the places that you've experienced? Have you been to all the places that I've said, and maybe you found some things better? That's one of the things we want to keep doing, is discovering new places, discovering more places along our journey. So if you've got some suggestions for us, let me know. Who knows? Maybe this trip that I'm about to start through Nevada is going to knock one of those off the list. So we'll see. But hope that was helpful. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you would like the video, subscribe, give us the YouTube love, check out the Patreon link in the description or right here on the QR code. If you want to consider supporting the channel, gain access to special events, special content, and all of our GPS data from all of our adventures, and for all of our merchandise, go to shopoverlandapparel.com. So we're going to go to bed now here and get ready to have an incredible day tomorrow. But thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.